Well, I believe it's been almost 3 years since I last uploaded a video to YouTube, but I am back. I am officially retired from my day job and I have a new project to work on. What you're looking at here is a Ford E350 cutaway cab chassis. So when I bought it, it was a full box truck, but as you can see, it is no longer a box truck at this point. So the plan with this is I'm going to build my own bike hauler slash RV, something that's comfortable enough to camp in. I can haul motorcycles around and things like that. So over the next few weeks, I'll be doing a lot of videos on that. But this first one is just a quick little one on getting the box off. Like I said, I bought it as a full box truck. So a couple weeks ago, I got the box off, and so here is it's a fairly rough video, but hopefully you find it interesting. So here we are looking underneath the truck, and you can see the frame rail of the truck itself. There's about a 4-inch block of wood, and then the upper rail there is part of the box. And it's connected by these U-bolts, which I tried unbolting them, but they're definitely not coming unbolted. I am just going to cut them. I've actually already cut one of them off. Cut-off wheel, a grinder with a cut-off wheel does a pretty good job of those. You'll see that there's a little bit of a kick-up in the frame where the axle is. But if I can get the block of wood, if I can separate it at the block of wood, that frame rail is above the kick-up. So as long as I can get it lifted up an inch or two, get the block of wood off, I should be able to drive the truck out from under it. So here we are at the back of the truck, and here they actually welded a plate. It's welded to the frame, or to the truck frame and to the frame of the box. And here at the very back, you can see that they this rear step bumper is actually welded in to the frame with these little extensions. So I spent most of the day yesterday getting things ready. I think at this point all I need to do is I have 4 U-bolts I need to cut, and then I need to jack it up and support it, and I should be able to drive the truck out. So here's the plan. I was cutting firewood anyway, so I needed blocks of wood. I decided chunks of firewood work fine. I left some longer logs, nice thick straight grained ash wood for the front that's going to support those so that I don't have to support it with the jacks. The plan is I'm going to jack it up, get it clear of the frame, pull it forward, but then those logs are going to be in the way of the rear wheels, so I'm going to pull the truck as far forward as I can, jack it up enough that I can move those around behind the axle. At that point, the truck should be far enough ahead that I can support it with the logs behind, drive it the rest of the way out. Number one goal is I'm going to do this safely. This is the internet. People are going to tell me I'm being an idiot. I'm going to crush myself, but that's the internet. One thing I should add that I didn't mention in the other part of the video is, if you're going to do something like this yourself, be very careful. It's don't use me as a guide to say, oh, he did it safely, I can do it safely. Stay within your own limits, and if you crush yourself, it's on you, it's not on me. But until the truck's out of the way, worst case scenario, if the box falls off the jacks or anything, it's going to land on the truck. So number one goal is don't injure myself. Number two goal is I don't want to damage the truck, obviously, because that's the whole point, is I'm trying to get the truck out from under this. Number 3 goal is I don't really want to damage the box because this is going to become a storage shed, which is why it's parked here next to the barn. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the U-bolts, and we're going to try to jack it up. Alright, only thing holding it on now is gravity. do both sides evenly. So here you can see there's a pretty good gap between the wooden block and the frame. Okay, the weight is on the blocks again. Oh, that is out. So I was successful in all three of my points. My three goals were don't hurt myself, don't hurt the truck, don't hurt the box, and luckily all of those were successful, and now I've got a blank slate to start building from. So hopefully in a week or so I will have another video. First thing is I need to find a good way to mount my new, the framework of the camper that I'm building onto this. So we'll be building some body mounts next week. We'll see you then.